Are your legs in danger? You might feel it already. There was a slight hesitation before stepping off a curb, a short walk that feels longer than it used to, or your knees may feel shaky getting up from the couch. You're not alone. 1 in 3 adults over 65 experiences a fall each year, often from something as simple as leg weakness, and most people never see it coming. The truth is that aging changes your legs quietly. Muscles shrink, bones thin, blood moves slower, and nerves misfire. These changes don't come overnight, but they do go unless you take action. But here's the good news. You can protect your legs and stay strong well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. In this video, we'll walk you through the signs your legs may be in danger, what causes them to weaken, and the exact foods and habits that help you move better, feel steadier, and live with more confidence. Because stronger legs don't just help you stand up, they help you stand tall, on your terms. Let's begin. Why your legs may be slowing down. If you've noticed your legs feeling weaker, heavier, or just not as steady as they once were, there's a reason. After 60, muscle mass starts to shrink, bones lose density, and circulation slows down. These quiet changes affect balance, stamina, and confidence. But here's the good news. With the right foods, habits, and awareness, you can stay strong and active for years. Let's dive in. Muscle loss, the silent strength thief. You probably didn't feel it at first. One day, getting up from a chair took more effort, or you noticed that carrying groceries left you more winded than it used to. These little changes often go unnoticed, until they don't. This slow, steady decline is called sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle that happens with age. After 60, most adults lose around 3 to 5% of their muscle mass every decade. And since your legs have some of the largest muscles in your body, they're usually the first to be affected. But sarcopenia doesn't just mean your legs feel weaker. It also affects your balance and coordination, and how quickly you react to uneven ground or a missed step. It makes walking feel harder, and getting tired happens faster. Worse, it feeds into a cycle. You move less when your muscles feel weak. When you move less, you lose even more strength. Over time, this can lead to a dangerous loss of mobility and confidence. One study in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors with sarcopenia were nearly 3 times more likely to fall than those with healthy muscle mass. And for many, the first sign isn't pain, it's hesitation. You begin to second-guess your steps. You hold railings tighter. You avoid stairs. But here's what's often overlooked. Muscle is responsive. At any age, you can rebuild what's been lost even in your 70s, 80s, or beyond. You need to give your muscles what they crave, the right fuel and gentle, consistent movement. That means protein-rich foods, vitamin D and magnesium, and light resistance activities that tell your muscles, I still need you. You don't need heavy weights or a gym membership. You need small steps, done daily, that help your legs stay strong enough to support your life. Next, we'll look at the second silent threat. Your bones, because strong muscles are only half the story. Your bones, the frame holding it all together, have their own quiet story of loss. Brittle bones, hidden risk. If your muscles are what move you, your bones are what hold you up. They're the silent structure behind every step, every rise from a chair, every walk through the house. But after 60, especially for women, that structure starts to weaken. And the most dangerous part? You won't feel it happening. This gradual loss of bone strength is called osteoporosis, and it often shows no symptoms until a fall leads to a fracture. One moment you're reaching for something on a shelf, the next you're in a hospital bed with a broken hip. According to the CDC, up to 1/3 of older adults who suffer a hip fracture never fully regain their independence. So what's going on? As we age, our bones naturally become less dense. Women, in particular, face a sharper decline after menopause because estrogen, a hormone that protects bone, drops significantly. But men aren't immune. Without regular activity and enough nutrients like calcium and vitamin D, bone mass quietly thins in both sexes. And where does this thinning show up most often? In the hips, knees, and spine, the very areas that support every movement you make. You might not notice at first. You may be shorter than you used to be, your posture slouches more, or maybe your balance feels off. These are whispers from your bones, and they matter. But the part that often gets missed is that your bones aren't fixed. They're living tissue. They can be strengthened, even later in life. Just like muscles respond to resistance, bones respond to weight-bearing activities like walking, climbing stairs, or doing light leg lifts. And with enough vitamin D and calcium, your bones can stay strong enough to handle daily stress. So don't wait for a fracture to remind you that your bones need support. You can act now while movement still feels possible. In the next section, we'll look at something just as quiet, but even more overlooked: your circulation. Because if blood can't reach your legs the way it should, everything else starts to suffer. Poor circulation, a problem you can't see. You might not think much about your blood flow until your legs send signals. Maybe they feel cold even when the room is warm. Perhaps they feel heavier by the afternoon. Or maybe you notice a strange ache in your calves whenever you walk for more than a few minutes. These could be signs of poor circulation, a quiet but serious threat to your leg health. One of the most common causes is peripheral artery disease, or PAD. It happens when the arteries that carry blood to your legs become narrowed or stiff, often from plaque buildup. That means your muscles aren't getting enough oxygen, especially when you move. The result? Pain, cramping, or weakness that appears when walking and fades when you rest. That stop and start pain pattern is a hallmark sign of circulation trouble. But even without pain, poor blood flow can show up in other ways. Tingling, numbness, slow healing cuts, swelling, or even changes in skin color. And over time, it can lead to serious complications, especially if you also have diabetes, high cholesterol, or high blood pressure. Here's the part many people miss. Even strong muscles can't perform without fuel. Your legs may still look firm. You may still feel steady. But if blood isn't flowing well, your muscles tire faster, your balance slips, and your risk of injury rises. The good news? Circulation can improve with simple steps. Movement is medicine. Even short walks help push blood through your lower legs and reduce stiffness. Staying hydrated, avoiding tobacco, and eating foods that support your heart and blood vessels are also important, like leafy greens, berries, nuts, and olive oil. It's also essential to keep your legs briefly elevated during the day, especially if you sit long. And don't ignore warning signs. Talk to your doctor if something feels off. Catching circulation issues early can prevent ulcers, infections, or worse. Because your muscles, bones, and joints rely on healthy blood flow to do their job. And when circulation breaks down, it doesn't just affect how far you can walk and how fully you can live. Next, we'll turn to solutions, the foods that power your legs from the inside out, and how to build meals that support strength, blood flow, and lasting energy. Eat your way to stronger legs. If your legs feel weak, tired, or unsteady, your first instinct might be to move more. And yes, movement matters. But here's something just as powerful, often more overlooked. What's on your plate? Your legs don't just need exercise. They need fuel. The right foods provide the nutrients your muscles, bones, and blood vessels rely on daily. And for older adults, nutrition isn't about strict diets or cutting calories. It's about giving your body the building blocks to stay strong. Let's start with a true superfood, salmon. This fatty fish is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation in tired muscles and aching joints. A 2024 study in the Journal of Gerontology showed that adults over 60 who ate salmon twice weekly had better strength recovery and less soreness after activity. It's also packed with vitamin D and protein, essential for strengthening bones and muscle repair. Next up, spinach, almonds, and pumpkin seeds, excellent sources of magnesium. This mineral plays a key role in muscle relaxation, helping to prevent cramps and spasms, especially at night. A cup of cooked spinach or a handful of almonds provides a noticeable boost. Then there's potassium, your body's electrolyte stabilizer. It helps regulate fluid balance and nerve signals. Low potassium levels can lead to leg cramps or that heavy sensation. You'll find it in bananas, sweet potatoes, beans, and avocados. And don't forget vitamin C, found in bell peppers, oranges, strawberries, and broccoli. It supports collagen production for joint strength, improves circulation, and helps absorb iron from plant-based foods. How do you bring this all together without needing a nutrition degree? Here's a simple day of leg-supporting meals. 1. Breakfast, a spinach omelet with whole grain toast and a glass of orange juice. 2. Lunch, grilled salmon with roasted sweet potatoes and sautéed broccoli. 3. Dinner, a bean and avocado salad topped with pumpkin seeds and berries. No pills, no powders, just real food your body understands. If you're struggling to get enough nutrients from food alone, a gentle vitamin D or magnesium supplement can help. But always check with your doctor first. Remember, nutrition isn't just about what you remove from your diet. It's about what you add back in, one bite at a time. In the next section, we'll look into early signs that your legs may be calling for help, so you can catch the warning signals before they become setbacks. Early warning signs to watch for. Most leg problems don't start with a loud crash or a sudden fall. They start with whispers, small quiet signals that something's off. And the earlier you catch those signals, the easier they are to fix. Let's walk through a few warning signs worth paying attention to. Frequent leg cramps, especially at night. A cramp here or there isn't unusual, but if you wake up several nights a week with sharp pain in your calves or feet, it could point to low magnesium or potassium, dehydration, or even circulation problems. Don't ignore it just because it goes away quickly. Heaviness or tightness while walking. Do your legs feel heavier after just a few minutes of movement? Do you stop to rest and then feel better? That's a classic sign of poor circulation, especially if it happens in the same spot each time, like your calves or thighs. Trouble climbing stairs or standing from a chair. You may think, I'm just getting older. However, needing both arms to push up or hesitating before using stairs can be an early sign of muscle loss. It doesn't mean you're weak, it means your legs ask for support. Swelling around the ankles or lower legs. Especially if it's worse at the end of the day, swelling can point to poor circulation, fluid retention, or even heart or kidney strain. If your socks leave deep marks or your shoes feel tighter by evening, it's worth bringing up with your doctor. Numbness, tingling, or pins and needles. These may signal nerve issues, often linked to diabetes or vitamin B12 deficiency. Over time, this can affect your coordination and increase fall risk, especially when walking on uneven ground or in low light. You don't need to panic about every twinge or wobble, but you do need to listen. You have to learn how to hear your legs often speak before something serious happens. In the next section, we'll focus on what you can do daily, at home, without equipment, to strengthen your legs and feel more confident in your steps. Daily habits that protect your legs. Now that you know what weakens your legs and what strengthens them, it's time to turn knowledge into action. And here's the good news. You don't need a gym, special equipment, or hours of free time. You need consistency. Small habits done daily that keep your legs strong, stable, and ready for whatever the day brings. Here's a simple 3-step daily routine you can start today. 1. Move your legs every morning before the day takes over. When you wake up, do 2 to 3 minutes of gentle leg movements, ankle circles, toe taps, or seated knee lifts. These ease stiffness and wake up your circulation. Think of it like warming up your car on a cold morning. It helps everything run smoother all day. Walk a little more than you did yesterday. If you have already walked around the house, that would be great. Add 1 lap. If you go outside, try 5 more minutes. Walking is the #1 exercise for older legs. It strengthens your muscles, supports bone health, and boosts circulation, all without high impact. 3. Add 1 leg-loving food per day. Not ready to overhaul your meals? No problem. Just focus on one thing. Add a spinach salad, a glass of fortified milk, a handful of almonds, or a sweet potato. Your legs feel what you feed them. And here are a few bonus tips to keep in your back pocket. 1. Drink water regularly. Even mild dehydration can make muscles tight and cramps worse. 2. Elevate your feet for 10 minutes daily if you've been sitting a lot. It helps reduce swelling and improve blood flow. 3. Practice balance while brushing your teeth or washing dishes. Stand on 1 foot, holding the counter for 10 seconds, then switch. You don't need to do all of this perfectly. Just pick one habit and begin, then stack another. Over time, your legs will feel stronger, not just because of what you do, but because you're doing it with care. Because the legs that carry you through life deserve attention, not neglect. Next, let's tie everything together with a reminder that stronger legs aren't just about standing taller. They're about living fuller. You've learned that your legs are more than just limbs. They are your support system, your balance, freedom, and power to move through life with ease and dignity. And while age brings change, it doesn't have to bring decline. Muscles respond to movement. Bones respond to care. Circulation responds to attention. You're not too old, you're not too late, and you're not powerless. So take 1 step today. Add spinach to lunch. Take a short walk before dinner. Do ankle rolls in bed. Drink water before coffee. Hold the counter and balance for 10 seconds. Small habits build strong legs. Strong legs carry confident steps, and confident steps create a fuller life. One where you walk where you want, do what you love, and live how you choose. If this video helped you better understand your body, comment below with "Stronger every day." Let us know. What's one habit you're starting today? Like and share this video with someone you care about, someone who deserves to move freely again. And don't forget to subscribe for more weekly tips on aging with strength, clarity, and joy. You've got this, and we're with you every step of the way. 3 questions seniors often ask about leg health. 1. Is it too late to improve my legs if I'm over 70? Not at all. Your body still responds to care, no matter your age. Research from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity shows that even adults in their 80s can build strength and improve balance with simple, consistent movement. You don't need to be perfect. You need to start gently and stay consistent. Every step forward counts. 2. Can food make a difference in my legs? Yes, food is fuel. Your muscles need protein, your bones need calcium and vitamin D, and your circulation needs antioxidants and healthy fats. While supplements may help in some cases, real food provides more than nutrients. It gives your body structure, energy, and the building blocks to recover and grow. Think of each meal as a chance to restore your legs from the inside out. 3. I feel unsteady sometimes. Should I be worried? Feeling unsteady is a message, not something to ignore. It might mean muscle weakness, balance loss, or inner ear or nerve changes. The important thing is to listen and respond early. Talk with your doctor and start with gentle exercises that support balance, like heel-to-toe walks, leg raises while holding onto a chair, or simple Tai Chi movements. And remember, you're not alone. Many older adults are working to strengthen their legs, one small step at a time.